All right, so you mentioned Rick Ross a couple of times when you're talking about best artist-owned labels. So you feel like MMG is doing it the best right now?
Yes. Yes, I think Ross, and maybe I only have that opinion because I haven't heard horror stories about him. When everyone else, there's usually, after a while, horror stories. Like, all right, I signed here, didn't get paid, signed here, he was like this. But I've heard nothing but good things about Ross. And when I see Ross out, he seems to be all for his artists. So.
You think we're going to see a lot of these labels moving forward, artist owned, or will they kind of fade out?
The only label that could, and sorry to jump in, the only label that could rival MMG is good music.
I don't really feel like you're sorry that you jumped in.
You're right. But good music, great. They're great in terms of.
You can't even tell me who's on good music.
Well, I mean, I could tell you the acts that passed through.
Wait,
No. Hold on. No,
is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. No, but think about. I mean, if an artist needs an artist,
crediting fucking good music for everybody that passes through.
I mean, some of the people they help create.
If you're gonna give good music credit for everybody that passes through, then good music is the best label to ever be invented. Who are the people that have just passed through?
Cudi. Shit.
You're giving them Cudi, Common, Sean, Pusha,
Oh, okay.
Chance, Change.
No, I didn't say Chance. Wait. I didn't say Chance.
You said pass through.
No, have been signed to good music. Not just been affiliated. Like Chance and Chains have been affiliated.
Designer.
Okay. Designer's on the clock for you.
Designer's on the clock, period.
That might be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We can talk about that tomorrow if y'all want.
But, okay, so Designer's still on the label. Big Sean's still on the label. I don't know if Pusha's is Pusha, right? Yeah, okay.
You know, your Rick Ross argument.
No, but still, good music is still in the running because look what MMG's doing now. MMG really have two popping acts. But still, I love how they're cultivating talent and pushing it forward. Who? What do you mean?
Who's cultivating talent, pushing it forward?
MMG.
I think you're crediting MMG with a lot of old work. That's what I think you're doing.
Okay.
Ross broke Wale again because Wale was cold. He broke him.
Omarion again, too.
He broke Omarion
again.
And he broke Meek. This was whenever it was. Then they had some legal issues. Meek had legal issues. Ross had legal issues. They both had to lay low for a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Wale's light dimmed a bit. Mm-hmm. And that was that.
But you also got to give credit to MMG.
I'm not crediting him today for him breaking people in 2012, 2011, 2010.
But continually supporting them. It's one thing sign a nigga and okay, they have one good album and then you're like, on to the next one. Because that's what Designer could be for good music.
The question wasn't who supports their acts the best, because then I'm going to agree with you. Ross, undoubtedly, he's always there.
That's part of it. You have to think of that as part of it.
I don't care about the...
So it's just signing people then?
Well, no, who's the best? Who's the best at what they do? Because now
Give me a name.
You take TDE, for example, right?
Okay.
I've seen quite a few times where TDE acts beef with the method that they're implementing over there. We've seen SZA beef, we've seen Absol beef, we've seen Schoolboy Q beef, and now this is just from the outside looking in. Whatever their disagreements be about, it always seems like they have the best interest of the artist, even if the artist disagrees with it. So I like that. Just because I see you in a video every second, just because you out at the club with the artist every second, y'all standing on couches together.
Are we comparing TDE?
The question was
good.
I'm comparing them all to them all, right?
I thought we were trying to stay with
well, so if the TDE is not artist owned, is the only exception there.
Oh, that was we're doing rapper
owned labels.
Oh, so that changes everything, man.
Yeah, so
I don't give a fuck about the rapper. Oh, I'm going Wayne then.
Okay.
I'm going Wayne.
In terms of best at the moment?
No, not at the moment. Wayne's a bit quiet. And
but do you see
quiet.
more of these popping up, or do you see the ones existing having longevity, or are they just going to fade? As more artists are going independent, anyway.
They're probably going to fade because all the labels are going to fade. So, I mean, they're going to have to do some things differently. But back to the topic that I totally ignored. Sorry, guys. Wayne is the one that implemented the Fat Joe Big Pun method, where Joe snatched Pun. Pun was clearly better than Fat Joe. He didn't care. He propelled that nigga all the way to the top, did everything he could do, seemingly did more for him than he did for himself. Wayne did that with Drake early on. Wayne did that with Nicki early on. Wayne gave a shot to Corey Guns. I mean, if I just want to talk about all the things that Wayne did during his tenure at the top, then I'm going with Wayne. I'm going with Wayne, which is why that whole Cash Money Young, that whole Cash Money Young Money thing, for him to get that type of treatment from the gentleman he signed to, but not really give that to the artist that he signed, that makes it that much more hurtful to me.
Okay.
But Ross is great. Yeah, he does a good job now that I totally understand the question.